Guess what? I slept great last night. And if you're an ass on my stories, or you have rude ass questions, or you don't like what the fuck I say on my stories, fucking following me, okay? Okay.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is erinbies. I am a wife, a mom, a military veteran, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. Guys, I'm excited about today. This is video number 100 under my anti-MLM playlist. I'm so excited about it. So I figured, hey, let's do an MLM Fails. And you know how you see people that go on vacation and they take a bunch of pictures and then they'll put on social media photo dump. I mean, on Facebook, this typically happens. Photo dump from the trip or photo dump from whatever. This is kind of that thing. So this is a bunch of videos and screen recordings and stuff like that that you guys have sent me. And I figured now is the time to kind of do a photo/video dump and do an MLM Fails number 10. So welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are here. And if you have anything that you would like to send my way, the easiest way to do it is to screen record it or download it. And then you can upload it to a Google Drive and share that with my email. My email is erin_bees@yahoo.com. And also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, here are my handles. Let's dive into it. Some of this, I'm not going to be able to play the music. Actually, I think it's only one of them, and it's because she was using Taylor Swift. Please do not use Taylor Swift to sell your MLM product. Thank you. So let's go. Drop your commentary below. And yeah. This is the first one. She is with Herbalife. And the concept is really actually very cute, but the way that she's trying to pitch her product is very interesting. So I feel like this is just like a cute reel where she's trying to kind of show off her personality a little bit so that people are like, oh, she also sells Herbalife. I wonder if are you guys still getting messages where people say, have you ever heard of Herbalife? Are you guys still getting those? Because I'm just curious. Anyways, let's watch this together.
Since it's early in the night. That's considered early? Listen, just come on over and then we're going to meet up with my friends. They said the door opens around 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock?
And it says, POV, trying to make Friday night plans in your 30s.
O'clock? Yes. PM?
Why does that look so thick? Do you guys see how thick that looks? Oof.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's it. POV, trying to make Friday night plans in your 30s. And this is what she says in the post. You want to hang out when? Honey. Catch me in bed at 8:06 p.m. with my relaxation tea. Is that what we're calling Herbalife now? Relaxation tea? Ma'am, we don't want your Herbalife. Okay? We don't want that. I want to give a trigger warning for this next one because we are talking about mental health medication. And in my opinion, this is extremely dangerous. This is somebody that is suggesting getting off medication prescribed by a doctor and replacing it with an MLM product. So if this is not something that you are prepared to watch, please go to the next one. I will try and put a timestamp in the video. I will put a timestamp in the video description. So if this is something that is too triggering for you or whatnot, you can just skip to the next one. So trigger warning. Okay. I can't play the music, so we're going to read it and I'm just going to kind of tell you what she is saying. All right. So she's like, hey guys, good morning. And she says that she doesn't need her medication anymore and it's because of her happy juice. And so she's throwing that, according to her, BS in the garbage because of an Amari product. She's also claiming that she's making her own serotonin in her gut because of that product. And then throws her medication in the trash. And I think that this is incredibly dangerous. I think that, one, she is posting something, and I don't care if 2 people see it. I don't care if 2,000, 200,000, I don't care how many people see it. The fact that this is being posted is basically planting the idea that you can replace a medication prescribed to you by your doctor with an MLM product. That is so dangerous. You should only be working with your doctor and your medical team when it comes to medications in general. And the other thing that's extremely dangerous that she said in this video, and I know you guys couldn't hear the sound because there was background music, so I couldn't obviously play the music. She said that she's quitting cold turkey. And yeah, that's extremely dangerous, especially with these types of medications. You have to kind of wean yourself off of them. Quitting cold turkey and suggesting that that's safe to do for other people. This is really problematic. It is extremely dangerous, and it definitely should not be done. And I'm actually very, very concerned for this individual. You know, that's, yeah. Anyways, she says, happy juice throughout my SSRI today because this drink lets me create my own serotonin. I don't think that's how that works. But she's probably, in my opinion, repeating what either her leader or people on the team or even her company is saying. Yikes. Very, very dangerous. Are you guys okay? Because that was... we need to look at actually what she said. So let's look at the information that she puts in her with this video, if you will. I did it. I quit my SSRI antidepressant medicine because of happy juice. Happy juice is a term, and I've talked about this in other videos. Usually these companies have certain phrases or words that they have replaced what the product is actually called or what the company is actually called, so that it builds curiosity and people ask what it is. Happy juice, just so you guys know, is something that Amari talks about. So if you see that, you know what company it is. Now that my gut is creating its own serotonin because I've started to take care of my gut health. So I decided to stop taking these selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs. And don't get me wrong, I definitely have a couple weeks of some strange withdrawal symptoms. Oh God, dizziness was the main one. I don't recommend stopping these things cold turkey. Then why did you say it in the video? Why did you suggest that in your video, that it was safe for these people to do the same thing? That's essentially what you're saying by putting this kind of content out. If that's something you want to stop, you definitely need to talk to your doctor about weaning you off of those. So take your own advice. That's crazy to me. I, however, did not talk to my doctor. I just really noticed such a huge, drastic impact that the supplement has on my mood and motivation that I felt it to be counterproductive to be taking antidepressant medicine when I no longer felt depressed. Well, the reason that, in my opinion, the reason that you're not feeling depressed is because you're taking the medication. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with taking medication if you are suffering from anxiety or depression or chemical imbalances in your brain. That's a normal thing. And you're going to stop taking it because you think it's the supplement that's causing it, or not causing it, that's helping you not feel depressed, but you were taking the supplement at the time. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And this whole narrative is so dangerous. One of the best side effects from Happy Juice is that it has curbed my procrastination. I don't think that's how that works. Instead of being like, nah, I'll do that later, or I guess I don't really need to do that right now, I'm like, sweet. Let's do all these things. And I definitely can't say that I've ever felt that way in my entire life, and it's very refreshing. I think she is talking about, Amari has a product, it's called Edge, I think, and it's an energy drink. And I think that's what she's talking about. I'm not sure, because obviously she didn't mention the product. She's talking about how she's feeling, but she's referring to it as happy juice. So if you guys know exactly what product she's talking about, let me know, because I would love nothing more than to look more into that product and be able to say this, for sure, this is what we're dealing with. But I think she's talking about Amari Edge. And according to Amari's website, Amari Edge, the best, what it does instantly, what? This doesn't even make any sense how this is written. Amari Edge, the best, what it does instantly improve your mood, motivation, and metabolism, immediate brain power and physical energy, progressive anti-aging benefits, and belly fat over time. The only product in the world to combine these 3 powerful ingredients. Let's see, we got a couple fruits. We got palm fruit, no calories, no sugar, no caffeine, no GMOs, no side effects. This doesn't say anything about serotonin at all. And if it were a product that helped you to produce serotonin, I'd love to see the studies. But we know that these companies, they don't have studies in most cases. Yeah, that's interesting. There's definitely going to be more coming from me on Amari very soon. So hang tight. This is really bad, though. This is very dangerous. Please, if you are on any kind of medication at all, and you think that there is a product of any kind, whether it's an MLM product or not, and you think, okay, well, this might be a good replacement for my medication, please take the information to your doctor, I say medical team, because I know some people don't go to like MD doctors. Just go to your medical team and have them look it over with your medical history and all of that stuff, so that you can be informed on what you can do safely. This is so bad. So bad. All right, let's go to the next one. I can't play the music on this, but this is somebody that is an Optavia. And it says, come on, what leaders do you know just stop in the midst of an amazing leadership summit and pray for thousands of coaches around the world that our God covers us and releases us from bondage of the world? Thankful that I am part of this circle. It's the spiritual manipulation for me. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm pretty sure God and Jesus and your higher power in general, whatever it is that you believe in, is not going to want you to join an MLM. No. Something where the majority of people lose money or don't make any at all, according to the FTC, according to their own income disclosure statements, Optavia included. I can't really see your higher power being okay with you joining a scam like this. I just don't think that that's a thing. Yeah, so then she's got a bunch of people tagged, and let's watch the rest of the video. Yeah, I don't like that one bit. That was a story that was screen recorded. So thank you to those of you that send me this stuff. I appreciate you guys. Okay, this next one, I can't play the sound. Actually, there's more that I couldn't play the sound on. And this is somebody in modere. So we're going to watch the video, and then we're going to talk about what she posted to go with it. I left Beachbody after coaching for 6 years. And it was 100% worth it. Read the caption why. Great, let's do that. This is part 1 of her caption, and then there's a part 2. So let's read it together. It's been 20 months since we took a scary leap and left Beachbody after coaching, and that income providing for our family for 6 years. According to the company, I was successful. I had achieved, I have some things to say about that. According to the company, you were successful. Well, I wonder if she wasn't making the money that she actually was. It's almost like they don't account for the expenses. It's funny how that works. I had achieved the titles. I surpassed the benchmarks every single month they set for me. I recruited 50 plus a month, 1 month to get ahead. It's almost like, you have to recruit in order to make substantial income. Funny how that works. I was a Success Club 10 legend for 6 years. I was top 30 in our region. Heck, I was even flown out to speak and train to share my success. But I was in a biz to help create income for our family. And unfortunately, the company's business model and structure was not working in our family's favor. And the stage recognition and accolades did not equal income you'd expect. Guys, she's making this very easy for me. She's saying all the quiet parts out loud. So it is the business model. Thank you for posting this. Yes, I paid our bills. But when I saw the hours my husband and I put in to be earning 6 to 8K a month and watch that drop to under 5K working hard, grinding later, and then seeing less success for those who joined us. It's almost like you see that the business model is the problem and that you have to recruit, and then the people you recruit don't make any money. I know some of you are thinking, oh, this is exciting. Maybe she's going to get out. Just wait. A large portion of our earnings went back into our business, almost like hidden expenses. Wow, funny how that works, huh? To try and grow it, and seeing busy mamas and couples stretch each month to afford their biz. Excuse me, I'm getting ahead of myself. A large portion of our earnings went back into our biz to try and grow it. And seeing busy mamas and couples stretch each month to afford their biz was adding up. I think that's supposed to say wasn't adding up. And yeah, we talk about that here. I love that for us. If you're in an MLM, I hope you get out. Okay. Seeing people who trusted me and Erin, hi, Erin, in tears, giving us their big visions, I would just get off those calls and bawl, knowing I just couldn't continue with integrity. How long did that go on? Oh, here's part 2. So that went on for 6 months. After a full 6 months of prayer, while feeling burnout and frustration, we found social retail. Insert modere. Okay. Literally a God thing in his perfect timing. Is it a God thing, or did you come in on a bridge contract? I'm asking. I'm not stating that as a fact clearly, but we know allegedly that they do bridge contracts based on my experience. And so is it really a God thing, or is it a money thing? Because it sounds to me like it's a money thing. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. A simple business model that rewarded me generously for my efforts and my team for theirs. Clean products consumers want and love that are overpriced. I'm just adding that in because that's accurate. Leaders that pour belief and actual training to grow in a manageable, sustainable way. But wait, isn't it the same business model? It's a multi-level marketing company. It's literally the same business model, but okay. Go off. Seeing results from the products and business without a requirement of building a team. I love how they just forget that there's another half of the comp plan. Because in the beginning of this, she talked about, or not the beginning, a few sentences back, she mentions a simple business model that rewarded me generously for my efforts and my team for theirs. So later she says, without a requirement of building a team. One thing I do know about modere is there's two parts. I love how I always go to it like a pyramid. Yeah, okay. You guys get it. So there's two parts of their business model. And there's the what they call social selling. So you sell a product, you earn a commission, but the majority of what they do is based off of recruiting and team bonuses and those types of things. So what they say and how they kind of talk to people in all of this is, hey, if you don't want to recruit, that's fine. You just focus on, selling the products that you love. But if you really want to make money, this is how it was explained to me when I was in modere. If you really want to make money, you want to, capitalize on both sides of the comp plan, which means recruit. So that kind of tracks with what I'm reading here. Like, oh, you don't have to recruit, but if you really want to capitalize and make some money, the money's in recruiting. Yeah. Anyways, we have grown month after month, and more important to have those who've wanted to partner with us. Grateful for the experience I had because I can appreciate what we've found even more. If you want to take a closer look into what we do with social retail, drop an emoji with a hand up. Drop an emoji with a hand up in comments. I'm happy to share a quick video and some info and answer your questions. Is that where you're going to add us to your group? And you're going to ATM us? And then you're going to tag us in the intro video like, check this out, so-and-so. Yeah, no, thank you. Yikes. So that was modere. This is somebody from the Empire. This was sent to me. It's a screenshot. It's not a video. So let's check it out together. And she says, got to get that big toe fixed. Okay, cool. I'm so grateful for the flexibility my job provides. Did you know you can start part-time and hit 3 to 4 figures in your first 30 days? According to your income disclosure statement, we know that that's not accurate.
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
But keep trying to recruit. Oh God. It's so interesting to me. And I used to do this too when I was in an MLM. Every little thing that you do is because of the MLM. So it sounds like she's getting a pedicure. Right on. Love that. And it's because of the MLM that she has the time freedom and the financial freedom to do the pedicure. But what? And I know from experience that she's sitting in that pedicure chair messaging people, or she's planning content. She's not soaking that in. That's not time freedom. If you are working 24/7, that is not time freedom. You have no time freedom. You know how you earn time freedom? You have either a job that you work out of the home. You clock in, you clock out, you do your thing and you go on with your life, or you have a job outside of the home. You go in, you clock out, or you earn a salary pay, and then you come home and you're not thinking about the job. When you have a job that you focus on for however many hours in the day, and then you walk away from it, that's time freedom. You don't get time freedom in MLMs. You are going to work 24/7, especially if you are somebody that is leadership. Yikes. Okay, this is another Empire member. Again, this is just somebody screen recorded this and sent it to me, and it just so happened that there's several Empire people in here. So let's watch it together.
My hair. Guess what? I slept great last night. And if you're an on my stories, or you have rude questions, or you don't like what the fuck I say on my stories, fucking following me, okay? Okay. Also, somebody said that 1 or 2 times I said in my stories that I didn't sleep well. And guys, what the? Ketones give you better sleep. They give me better energy. That doesn't mean that I never in my life don't have incredible sleep. Like, what? Sometimes I don't sleep good. That doesn't mean that the ketones don't help give me better sleep. Like, sometimes I'm not 100% on top of my game as being a mom. That doesn't make me a bad mom. You sound like an idiot.
Stupid.
Fuck out of here. Unfollow me, please. Bye.
Okay, so
I'm here.
we're going to rewind that because I want to read this part. So she got a question in her anonymous message app thingy, and, or not, a comment, a question, whatever. It says, it seems that you are always so tired, and I thought ketones were supposed to help with energy levels. Do over time as you drink them, your body becomes used to them so they don't work as effectively? I don't see anything wrong with that question. I think that that's a very valid question. I don't really feel like that's somebody that is, trying to be a jerk or, do anything crazy. It's a genuine question. But it's interesting how some of these MLMers react to being questioned, which is what we see here. Her response, LMAO, huh? It's in quotes. It seems that you are always so tired. I post like 10 story slides a day, so you literally probably see a total of an hour of my life. Where do you even get that from? And then the laughing emoji. I'm busy AF. I couldn't do half of what I do without ketones. My energy levels are just fine, and the ketones work just fine, in all caps. You feeling threatened? Wow. I'm not always so tired, LOL. I'm tired after a long ass day of being a human, a wife, a mom, working my business, training calls, and leading a team. Ketones give me the energy to get through the day without crashing. It doesn't mean I don't ever need sleep. Since you're not satisfied with the energy I portray on my stories, I'll just pep it up for you. Brie, are you okay? This feels a little angry. This feels a little bit angry. Yikes. Let's watch it again.
My hair. Guess what? I slept great last night.
Great.
If you're an ass on my stories, or you have rude ass questions, or you don't like what the fuck I say on my stories, fucking following me. Okay? Okay. Also, somebody said that 1 or 2 times I said in my stories that I didn't sleep well. And guys, what the? Ketones give you better sleep. They give me better energy. That doesn't mean that I never in my life don't have incredible sleep. Like, what? Sometimes I don't sleep good. That doesn't mean that the ketones don't help give me better sleep. Like, sometimes I'm not 100% on top of my game as being a mom. That doesn't make me a bad mom. You sound like an idiot.
Stupid.
I don't know if she's responding to that question in particular, or if she got questions that she's not answering and she's trying to address all of them at once. I have no idea. But one thing I do know is that when MLMers are questioned on the validity of their product and the claims that they're making, they typically will respond in a way similar to this. In a traditional business, you are going to have people that love the product. You're going to have people that absolutely cannot stand the product. And that's what it's like when you have a business. Consumers have all kinds of opinions on the product, and that's okay. You don't see these big companies that put a product out and there's people that love it and people that hate it and everything in between. You don't see them ranting in their stories like this because somebody was like, I don't like this, or I have questions or whatever. Like, she's flying off the handle, in my opinion, from somebody asking a question like, hey, and to me, this is what it seemed like. Hey, so like, do I have to drink more ketones? Is my body going to get used to this? Like, she could have lost a potential customer. She could have lost a potential team member because of how she responded like this. And it's a little unhinged, in my opinion, but it is what it is. Let's finish watching this.
Fuck out of here. Unfollow me, please. Bye. And
Well, that's that. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. This last one is actually another empire leader. Or not this last one. I have one more. But this is an empire leader, and we're just going to watch it together.
Too, because my Instagram has been taking about an hour to upload any videos that are recorded in Instagram. So it's morning spice right now. It's not even 9 o'clock. Okay, but you may not see it till 11. But my BA Boss Babe spice for the morning, my question of the day is, How long are you going to let being broke be your excuse for staying broke? Because I promise you, there have been thousands of broke people before you, millions of broke people before you that are no longer broke. But that didn't happen until they stopped using being broke as an excuse to remain broke. You have to change something. You have to do something. You have to break the current patterns that you have if you want to be financially different.
I love how we're calling spice, and this is just my opinion, just like she gave hers on her Instagram. I love how we're using spice as a way to deliver tough love, which is, in my opinion, something that this person is known for. And just like I've talked about before, if you're somebody that is like, I'm going to give you some tough love, you're just being a jerk, period. And I think that it's all fine and dandy to say, listen, if you're broke, do something about it. I just think that is, you don't know people's situation. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what their life looks like. And then you have the motivation of putting something like this up. She's wanting to recruit. She's wanting to say, listen, if you're broke, you can do what I do. But when you look at the income disclosure statement, you look at the stats and the data and all of that stuff, that's not accurate. It's not accurate. She might be making money. And if you were to join her team, she would make money off of your purchase. But would you? Well, we have seen the income disclosure statement. I've talked about pruvit. I've talked about my experience. I've talked about all of that stuff over and over again. We know based on the income disclosure and stuff that that's not the case. So you can deliver it as spice. You can deliver it as tough love. But in my opinion, that's just you being a jerk, trying to get somebody to join your team because you're trying to emotionally manipulate them. It's really gross. Okay, here's another one. This gal, I think, is an Amari, and I can't play the music, so let's watch it together. Okay, and she says, and this is the Taylor Swift song, the Unhero song. And she says, everyone needs a friend who teaches them they can balance their hormones naturally without birth control. I don't think you can say that. Also, when I was sent this, I went to her profile and I was looking at all of her information because I was like, okay, is she like a holistic doctor? Does she have some sort of experience? That's one of the first things that I look at when somebody is giving advice like this is, are they qualified to give that kind of advice? The only thing in her profile is about Amari. So like there's no certification, there's no formal education, none of that. So she's just trying to sell you a product that, and just like the other gal that we saw from Amari, she's probably repeating what the company is telling her or the team, that kind of thing. But let's look at what she says in the rest of her post. Weight gain, headaches, mood swings, and decreased sex drive are common and usual side effects of using birth control. No thanks. Using plants and herbs that have properties to help relieve hormonal symptoms and naturally balance hormone levels is the way to go. You know, I feel like she's kind of missing a point here. The reason that people take birth control is because they don't want to get pregnant. So you're talking about balancing hormones, but you're not really. People take birth control because they don't want to have a baby right now. So weird flex. I love the hashtags that she used. Hormone health, hormone balance, hormone imbalance, hormone support, hormone balancing, holistic health, holistic healing, holistic wellness, health and wellness, plant healing, plant ingredients, plant-based, and vegan. I would love to see the sources of the claims that you are making. And just like I said earlier, Amari is going to be I'm going to be spending some time on Amari because the mental health company, that's disgusting. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So anyways, Video number 100 in my anti-MLM playlist, you guys. I can't believe it. So excited about it. Thank you guys for being here. If you loved the video, give me a thumbs up. You can click the subscribe button. That would be awesome. It's free. If you're already here, why not? And you can turn the bell notification on if you would like to be notified anytime I go live or drop a new video. Guys, don't join an MLM. Don't do that. All right, that's all I've got. Thanks for being here. I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.